Spice Fam, today I will be showing you how I make a coconut sponge cake. So if you're looking for something very interesting to add to your Easter menu, then this video is for you. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and also put on your post notification bell so you don't miss each time we do an upload. Also, we say thank you so much for your support over the years, and to our new subscribers we do say welcome, and we do hope that you would enjoy this journey. Now let's get into this video. To make our coconut sponge cake, we will need the following ingredients. Here I have some flour, and you want to ensure that it's sifted, all-purpose flour that is. I have here some eggs, I have spices which includes nutmeg and cinnamon, some salt, baking powder. Here I have some coconut milk, some shredded coconut, and of course the store-bought one can be used, but I made mine from scratch. Here I have some coconut extract, and that will definitely pop the flavor of your cake. Some vanilla extract. I have here a stick of the margarine, or butter can be used too. Here I have sugar. So these are some of the ingredients we will be using for our cake. Let's start. To a large bowl, add in your softened butter, and you want to ensure that all of your ingredients are at room temperature. It will definitely give you a better cake. And then what I love to do is to simply beat it for a couple seconds without the sugar, and then add in the sugar. So once you would have added in the sugar, beat until it's light and fluffy. I'll come back to show you. Don't forget also to occasionally scrape down the sides of the bowl. So this is what our mixture is looking like so far. Next, we're going to go in with our eggs and add it one at a time, and ensure that we mix it in properly before adding in the other eggs. Comment below and let me know if you would have made coconut sponge cake before. What did you do? If you have done it similarly, or you added or did something differently. So once I would have added all of the eggs, this is what the mixture looks like. We are next going in with our coconut extract and our vanilla extract, as well as some lime. Y'all don't forget the lime. That lime will pop the flavor of your cake, as well as cut the freshness of the egg. So I'm just adding in some of that lime juice there. And don't worry, I will leave a link to the recipe in the description box below, so you can see everything I would have done. So once you're adding the extracts and the lime, just give it a quick whisk to ensure that it is incorporated into the mixture. Next, we're going in with our shredded coconut and give that a quick mix as well. Next, we're going to follow up with our dry ingredients, and I'm so sorry y'all, I thought I was recording, but I did not get where I simply mix in all the spices and the salt and the baking powder to the flour. Alright, so you want to make sure that you do that and set that aside, and then use it when you are ready for it. So I'm just going to add in some of the flour. Next, I'm going in with some of the coconut milk. So we're just going to alternate, and then we'll start with flour and end with flour. Oops, I almost threw away half of that. My mother would say, you are throwing away half of the ingredients. Alright, so once that is done, I will just mix it until it's combined. Do not overmix, y'all. Overmixing your cake will give you a very tough cake. So I did finish off with flour, and I mixed until it was just combined, and then I'm just going to go in with my spatula and simply gently fold to ensure that all of the flour are mixed in properly into the mixture. So I'm just giving it gentle fold, y'all. You don't want to overmix, as I said, because that will definitely give you a tough cake. So once that is done, it's time for placing it into a cake pan. So you want to make sure that your cake pan is well floured, well butter and flour, because you would have a cake that is stuck to your pan. You don't want that. So next, we're going to add that to the pan as you're seeing here, and make sure that you get every single drop of that cake in there. So once you've done that, simply give it a few taps, and I like to do that because it helps with the proper leveling of the cake. It's not, you know, dysfunctional in shape, I like to say that word. And then you tap it to get rid of any excess air bubbles there may be. Next, place it into a preheated oven and allow it to bake, and for roughly maybe just about 50 to 55 minutes, but of course it depends on your oven. Once it's baked, I did remove it from the oven. Oh, I forgot to mention and show you guys when I did add in some of the shredded coconut on top of the cake. I actually forgot to do that, y'all. I was so embarrassed. I had to take all the cake and then put it back in and um, you know, that stuff. All right, so you want to make sure you do that before you put it into the oven. So I did remove it, test it to make sure that it's cooked, and allow it to cool in the pan for roughly 10 minutes, then allow it to finish cool on a cooling rack. So this is what our coconut cake looks like. And next, what we are going to do is to slice it so that you can see how nice and fluffy it looks on the inside. This is perfect as Easter is coming around. You want to make sure that you have a nice slice of coconut cake. We usually have coconut buns, rock buns, and all of these good stuff around that time as well. So this is a perfect addition to your family gathering if you're going to have that for Easter. So I'm just going to cut a nice slice here, and you want to be careful with this cake because it's very delicate, y'all. You want to make sure you get a really clean cut. So this is what our coconut sponge cake looks like, and if you look closely you would see bits and pieces of the shred of coconut in there. Now the coconut you can put as much or as little as you want, but of course look out for that recipe in the description box below. It will definitely give you all the ingredients I used and how much of what I used. And as always, thank you so much for watching today's video. Don't forget to comment below, let us know what you think, and also guys, please share the video, we do appreciate it. Until the next one, see you, bye.